¿Cómo? Bienvenidos, soy Alex Montiel y estamos con Martin Lawrence, Will Smith.
In the house.
Yes!
Whoa.
How are you guys?
Love that, right? That energy, love that voice.
Y también estamos con los directores de este nuevo proyecto. How are you guys?
Todo bien, amigo.
Todo bien, todo bien.
I'm done, Mike. I'm retired.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
You want your legacy to be muscle shirts and body counts?
How do you describe this scene, this place to shoot this kind of movie?
I would describe it as magic. Everywhere you put the camera is just is magic. We don't have to think too much about where we put the camera. Everywhere there is like texture, color, so much details. It just it blasts on the screen. For us, it's just a dream to shoot here and to make it here. So.
Hey! Oh, shit. Oh.
It's like a character, right?
That's right. We're from Morocco, so this kind of places reminds us of where we are from, where our family is from, and it just it has a character. It's a real location. You don't get that when you build a Hollywood set, and we like to just shoot on the streets with real people, with real locations, because it's it just you see the rawness, and that's what we always the authenticity. That's what we were looking for.
You look great, Grandpa.
So you're that guy.
There's always one.
Right up till there's not.
We're very excited about your return as a couple in the
Yeah.
screen. What kind of characters are we going to watch in this third part? It's more experienced or more old? Or what kind of flavor is gonna?
A little bit of both. You definitely gonna see some more experience. You definitely gonna see a little old. We got a little old. We got a little old happening there.
Look at this mess. It's carnage.
I didn't do all this.
You didn't shoot anybody?
But you have to do a lot of action, right?
Yeah, there's I don't think anybody is going to be. If you like the first two movies, you'll definitely like this one. It's giving you the flavor of the action you're used to. It's giving you the flavor of the comedy and the relationship. But there's another click in this film with the storytelling and with the depth of the relationship. Like we really push the envelope on the relationship in this. Well, come on, Cap. You know I shot some people.
Yeah. I'm sticking my neck out for you on a skinny limb, and I'm tithering at the edge of it.
You mean teetering, Cap?
That's what I said!
And it's part of the revival.
You're gonna cry.
Yeah,
You're gonna cry.
think
I
so?
promise you. I promise you, you're gonna cry watching Bad
it's
Boys.
a sad
3.
story.
No. There's just a spot. There's a part, because I can tell that you hold this masculine thing, and you're gonna be trying to watch the movie like you tough, and then there's a scene that's gonna happen, and you absolutely.
Yeah.
Just when I see you on the junket, just let me know if you cry.
Okay.
In these streets, I never trusted anybody but you. I'm asking you, man. Bad Boys.
I've seen this couple of actors in these two movies, but now the girls has a very exciting role because they are not the princess in danger. They are a very terrific part of the story.
On the one hand, you have Paula Nunez, who's playing the love interest, but she's also like the boss of Will Smith because she runs the Miami special team force. And then you have Kid Castillo, and she plays like really the baddest guy you ever see on big screen. So, and they play with so much nuance and authenticity. It's just a blessing to work with actors like that.
Lost your damn mind.
We really wanted to have strong female characters that could play a good guy and play a bad guy, and that is something refreshing compared to usual action movies or a difference with the two previous ones.
Knock and talk.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Mighty PD, get down! What the hell happened to knock and talk?
Hands behind your head right now.
I got this.
This is part of the revival of the new classics, the 90s, the
Yeah.
old movies, the old TV shows, and everybody's trying to reach that thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this generation thing that it's mixed now?
Yeah.
I think it's good work, quality work. In the 90s, we were putting out hot stuff, you know, and I just think people want to relive that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit this next generation coming up, for the first time in a long time, you have a generation that's looking forward with a fear that previous generations didn't look forward with, and it's creating a nostalgic yearning.
Yeah.
You know, you can see it with the 90s hairstyles and the clothes and the things like that. This generation is wildly nostalgic.
Yeah.
And the 90s, these kids, the 16, 17-year-old, I guess what they'd be, Gen Zers, they're reaching for what appears to be a happier time. Yeah. You know, there's tones and things happening in the world now that have this generation looking back to the bright, colorful excitement of the 90s.
But family is the only thing that matters. So I'm not letting you go on a suicide mission alone.
And it's about to adapt of the new style to the storytelling.
Yes.
As
yep.
you're
yep.
a YouTuber now.
Yeah.
What about you? When are you going to be a YouTuber too?
You'd be good with YouTube. Yeah,
I had to come up with some good ideas.
Yeah.
Will comes up with all the ideas. That's why I call him social media king.
Yes, yes, you are.
Nah, I just love it, man.
You start in a generation that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And now you are with
right.
YouTube and all the social media involved.
You know what happened for me is I just love the short form content. Right, so I'm used to having to entertain for 2 hours. Right, you make a movie, it's 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Right, or if you make an album, you know, it's an hour's worth of music that you know you have to try to create. But when you can do 60-second clips, like I get to turn 30 years of film and entertainment knowledge onto a 60-second clip. Like it is such a delicious way to create to me. It's like social media is like the storytelling gym. Mm-hmm. It's like a workout for me in the process of storytelling and delivering ideas and feeling the pulse of what's happening with people right now.
Half man, half drugs, ass the clubs, bad boy, that's what's up.
He driving through a mall.
To work with Will and Martin because they are big stars and you have to direct them.
But in the beginning it's difficult because you're like, we just, you know, we're nothing. We're like rats from Brussels, you know. So we're like, hey, Will, I don't want this, and like, really? And then, but after a couple of days, like, Will, we don't have time. You do this, and you know, after a while, it becomes normal. They respect you, we respect them, and sometimes he's right or Martin is right, but sometimes we are right, and then we push through, and then he say, okay, I'll do what you want.
We just fight for the best idea, and I think they're the best Hollywood actors you can work with. So we are blessed to work with such good people.
Sir, I realize that you're scared. You know, sometimes fear.
How deep you think you got in his soul?
Can you tell me about the scene in Mexico that you're just coming for a few hours and you go back to the States?
It's a day of shooting. So in the movie, what happens? So Kate Del Castillo is the bad girl in the movie, and she escapes to Mexico City, and we follow her to Mexico City. To try to apprehend her. There's some spoiler alerts. I can't give. I want to say some stuff, but there's a really interesting history in the movie between the bad boys and Kate Del Castillo's character. So you'll have to see. I can't say anymore. Anymore, and I would have to kill you.
Yeah, the snipers of the
right, exactly.
Thank you very much, guys, and welcome to Mexico. This is your house. We will to see you. Bad boys for life.
Yes.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Hey,
what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come in?
No.